We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here. It's interleague baseball on the Show. Adrian Hauser will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Striding into the box, Julian Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 32 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Miguel Sano would be next. In there, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Number 31 gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Three-two pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kendricks got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Ball, down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in, Miguel Sano. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
1-0 the count. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Garcia gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive out there, and don't test the arm.
Here's Carlos Santana now. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's
2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
And I'm sure the manager is just walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Alfaro is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The next 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Second baseman, Keston Hiura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He enters play here at 288, 9 homers and 36 RBIs. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Bottom of the second here with no score. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Ryan Healy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside, 1-0. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup laid off down and around the shins. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the third baseman,
At the plate, Hernan Perez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way.
Ball left outside.
The 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate now, number 31. Comes set, and the 0-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Digging in to try it again, Julian Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
Hey.
Hit back up the middle, reined in, one there, on to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
The right fielder, number
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone. Now the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next for Milwaukee, Adrian Hauser. A textbook sack bunt situation here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The center fielder, number 10, Ryan.
Ready now, Brian Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Reynolds is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini moving back. He can't get there as it falls in.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Too much at the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Keston Hiura, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Omar Narvaez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looking to minimize the damage here. He pulls this one into right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit to short. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Santana stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a check swing here and a little looper, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The catcher, number 34.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Santana ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
Now batting.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 31, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A 1 pitch on its way. Kendrick, the runner at third. Alfaro over at second. Alberto on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Julian Hernandez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? They get the force at the plate. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Into the box, Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses ball 1. Two and 0 to Brantley.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The 2-2. Line drive, base hit to right. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 5 and the Brewers 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Perez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Hernan Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The pitcher, number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Drilled to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Full count now. 2 down, runners at first and second. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. The 0-1 offering. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
And now after those consecutive hits, he's either tickling or starting to lose control of the strike zone, finding himself in a very dangerous situation here. And I do think he's getting tired now. Could be his last hitter here.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Way out of here. That banged off the restaurant windows. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And they take a 7-5 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Tanner Scott answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Keston Hiura, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And there's ball 2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Now batting, Omar Narvaez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 7-5. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Please.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Brent Suter will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that. The pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. One around high and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Home run number 37 on the year, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Hiura is in his tracks now. 1 down. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping up now, Howie Kendrick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch on the way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see right there, he's now 3rd on the Orioles in that category. Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Three and 0 now. And it's fouled away. The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And that's over. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Brewers 7 and the Orioles 6. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in next the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy. Rowan Wick, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 50.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here's the 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. he's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here now the pitcher, Jose Iglesias, will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Jose Iglesias.
Right there for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 17 RBIs. Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
To the plate now, Julian Hernandez lifted in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Ray Mancini.
Blake Trinan takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Trey Mancini will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for the Orioles. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Lucas Erceg is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 77. Lucas Erceg.
Dan Winkler will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kendrick has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Brian Reynolds will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Avisail Garcia will be next. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini moving back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 24,
Avisail Garcia will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A strike, and it's 3-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate, Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 0-1 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Corey Black is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Corey Black.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Santana. A couple of walks for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1.
Please,
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 14 on the season, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. At the plate now, Howie Kendrick. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And we are tied 7-7. Last half of the 7th here. And next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Here it comes. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And in next, the first baseman / DH Ryan Healy. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Perez.
Standing in, Hernan Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. This remains a 7-all tie. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Andrew Chafin.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That's inside. 2-0. Chafin has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Austin Hayes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Orioles, number 21, Austin Hayes.
And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now back. The center fielder, Julian Hernandez.
So digging in now, Julian Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Left side, but well foul. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. Still tied 7-7. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Trevor May.
Digging in now, Orlando Arcia. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brian Reynolds. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to left. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Corey Knebel will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
So striding in, Carlos Santana. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. To Healy for the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready for another shot now, Howie Kendrick. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it is. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he popped him up. Here comes Yelich. But he won't get there. It falls in. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Count even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles are on top, 8-7. Dylan Betances is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in once again.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, Avisahi Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here comes the first pitch. Christian Yelich is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short. That's in there. Base hit. Here comes the tying run home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The winning run is at first base. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brentwood is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Yelich is running. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop, Hanser Alberto.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Just missing here, 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Anthony Santander will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Anthony Santander.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside and low, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julian Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Julian Hernandez. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Josh Hader takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 71. Josh Hader.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, and this one is wide for ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. And a wide one here, ball 2. Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ward. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher.
What do you to check your ego at the door? Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Full count now, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. The set and the 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Reynolds is on the move for it. Goodbye, home run. So a 3-run blast to left center as they jump ahead by 3.
That's a great job by the hitter right there. Extra innings, breaks the tie up. That's not an easy thing to do.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
So now to the plate, Miguel Sano, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Hiura has got it, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The O's lead this thing 11-8. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Ryan Healy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Sano just to the left of the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Perez.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Brantley, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Tyrone Taylor will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Tyrone Taylor.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that's outside. That's out.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped into the air, back behind second. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Baltimore Orioles put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Dylan Betances gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Giovanni Gallegos wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.